Hi, I've got your plan open in my copy of Suite 2017, just as you uploaded it without any work on it. Let's take a look at it. Okay, that looks fine. Look, you've done okay here. The main mistake you made is wanting what you want using Suite because you can't always have what you want using Suite because it's Suite. If you want to have an application that you can have what you want when you want it, then you need to get Pro. But anyway, I'll show you what you can be done. So I assume you want 212 here. That's what your markings are. So we'll open this wall here. I never use the grid, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, thank you. Now we'll open this up and go to roof, and you got to set 212, and that should work, but it doesn't. I've already gone through this and to see what will work, and anything other than 0 is not going to work because I tried it experientially. So now you got these properly set to on the roof tab to full gable, and that's correct. See, you did everything right. Let's see, what is that? What is this dark thing here? Looks like you've got a gable here. I didn't see that. Oh, there's a big, a big shed gable there, of course. And you did that properly. All right, I just, first time I've seen your plan. Okay, so everything's working except this. So let's find out what will work in Home Designer Suite. And I'm sorry, but it's not what you want. And there's nothing that can be done about it other than upgrading to Pro, and because all the other applications below Pro have the same roof builder engine in it, and it's insufficient to your purposes. So I'm going to show you what will work. But see, I tried setting the pitch steeper, and the only thing that worked was 0. And then we'll go over here to let's see, build roof. Oh, you got auto roofs on. Oh, the other thing I found is that you had some weird settings in the room dialog box that were causing a problem. No roof and no ceiling. Well, that's not gonna allow a ceiling or a roof. Let's check that. See if that makes a difference. And it did. I know this isn't what you want, but this is what Suite is capable of. If you steepen this pitch past 0, it reverts to that mess that you had before, and undoes your front dormers and your shed dormer. And this is what Suite can do, and that's all that Suite can do. So let me show you just quickly. I'm going to close this out in Suite, and we're going to open Home Designer Pro 2017. And this is why you should have Pro, unless you just don't care. And you don't have to care, just because I say so. Let's open this in Pro. And now in Pro, see, you can grab this roof plane here, eventually. But unless the layer is locked or something, let me check. Where's the thing? I guess that's it. I want to find roof planes. No, it's not locked. No, those layers aren't locked. Okay, I just wasn't holding my mouth right or something. Okay, there's that shed roof. Now I can open its dialog, which it doesn't have. You can't even select the roof plane in Suite. And I can change the pitch to something reasonable. If you want to put shingles on this, it has to be 312. Oh, that's because it was still set to auto rebuild roofs. Probably the first thing I should have done was, okay, it's off now. Now let's look at this overview. Now, of course, you're not just done. Yeah, I need the rotator. See, now that puts this ridge right underneath the, well, I see now why you ought to make these the same height. What's that, 20, looks like 24 by 30. This one ought to be 24 by, oh, that's weird. 28 by, I can't read that. I'm just going to delete this one. There's something funny with that one. We'll copy this one over. See, you got a little room for here for flashing, and then you can actually put shingles on this roof instead of some impervious type roofing at it. If you set it to 212 or 112 or something like that, you'd have to double roof it basically. Okay, now the only problem here is we got this thing left over from the dormer. And again, you can't do this in Suite, what I'm fixing to do. I'm going to take this and I want to find out what pitch that is. So you can actually find out what the pitch is and open the room dialog, the roof dialog box. That's 1012. So what I'm going to do, okay, I don't see enough handles here. Oh, I see. Yeah, the thing that's cutting the hole in the roof is this hole in the roof polyline. I can't seem to select it right now. Is that layer locked? I'm having trouble selecting it. The roofs openings. No, it's turned on. I'm going to turn that layer on. You have no use for it in Suite, but in Pro it's quite important. I can't seem to select that. Why is that? Okay, there it is. I'm open the dialog box on this. Dormer specification. Okay. I'm going to get rid of that. Now that got rid of the dormer. So I'm going to build a manual dormer here. Okay. Now what I want is, okay, I'm going to bring that dormer back by hitting Control Z. Now I'm going to take this dormer here and explode it, which you can't do in Suite. And let's see, here's a let me close this. Here's a command right here. It says explode dormer. And now it's just a wall, and it's no longer a dormer united object. It's actually its individual parts. So we'll go up, down, that is, to here, and I'm going to delete this hole. This is a hole in the roof polyline. Okay, I see that roof hole skylight specification. I'm going to delete this. I no longer need it or want it. But I turn the reference display on so I can see the walls up there. And I'm going to manually set this up. Okay, I'm going to put a line break right there, just outside this wall here, which corresponds with the wall above. And I clicked in the wrong place. We should do it out here. Okay, now I'm going to manually just pull this up until it vanishes. So I've altered the roof manually so that oh, wait a minute. Pull this over here on the outside edge of that wall above. And same thing with this one. I didn't quite notice that right off. It goes just to the outside. No, dummy. It popped over here by itself. I don't want it just right there. Okay, that's fine. Library browser I don't need. So that would allow these walls to grow up and be stopped by this roof. I need a little more overhang, I think. Let's see how this is developing. Yeah. See, I chopped this out here, and if you want this, I can extend it over there, have it come from here to here. Let's go down to the first floor. Is take this roof. See, now I can't do any of this in Suite, so don't look for it in Suite because it doesn't exist. We'll take this and extend this over to there. Now, it can't be extending into this wall here, so I'm going to put it on the outside. See, put it back. But this is what you can do in Pro that you can't do in Suite because it doesn't have any manual tools. And once you learn those tools, I think this white crap here is the ceiling in this room up here on the second floor. I'm just going to turn that ceiling off. So we get rid of that unsightly, yeah, that's what was causing that. That's a piece of base mold from the room, right there. You can solve that by in many of several ways. We can go over here to moldings. I just turn it off. I mean, you know. And this is something else you can't do in Suite. Can't select and manipulate wall polylines. Take this and hit the tab key, and then I'm going to take the break line tool. Oops. Put a break line right there, and then just drag this. You can reshape wall polylines, and I don't know if it'll. Well, it kind of solved it. Oh, I remember what the problem is here. You got the. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to turn off the reference display and take one more look around. And so this is what you can do in Pro once you learn how to do it. And in Suite, you get The only way it works is if it's set to below 112. I set it to 0, and then it defaulted to a quarter 12. And that's all you can get in Suite, period. You can't get this in Suite, only in Pro. Okay? Thanks for watching.